Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, this is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 11th through the 20th, 2018 reading for you. I ask that you give this video a thumbs up if it resonates in any way, or even just to be nice, and to remember to subscribe to the channel. This way, YouTube knows that you guys are liking and appreciating the videos that are put up. They'll recommend them more, and we'll keep this channel going for free, so thank you guys so much for doing that. Also, if you want to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Now, I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, and we're going to see what April 11th through the 20th, 2018 has in store for you, Taurus. Oh, wow. This looks good, guys. Oops. Make sure you can see everything correctly. Awesome. All right, Taurus. Give me a minute to take it all in. Okay. Well, I'm going to start right here for just a moment. You have the King of Pentacles. You are in the tarot represented in the Minor Arcana, represented by the Pentacles. This is the sign for the earth signs. And here you are strong and you are confident. So let's begin here. But I'm saying that this month, these 10 days are very important for you because they're slowly and steadily building you forward towards that long-term goal that you have, Taurus. And you're a big planner, so you like to sit there and look at the nitty-gritty of everything and slowly and steadily move forward in a way that is prosperous for you. And now I see here, so I'm going to jump a little bit. I see here with the Nine of Swords that with your clarifying cards, there have been doubts and fears and worries that are keeping you up at night. And this compounded with the Five of Cups means that there's also sorrow, okay? And you're looking at everything that you've lost, everything that isn't going right in your life right now. And it's weighing you down. It's a heavy burden that you're carrying, trying to make everything perfect and not seeing it come out that way, because you're the type of person who likes to plan. You like to have everything set up and secure and stable. And right now it's not feeling like everything is stable. It's almost feeling as if there's an earthquake and everything is being shaken up and you can hardly breathe, okay? So that's what your clarifying cards are telling me to tell you about this reading, is that the fact that you are feeling so sad and so frightened, as if your thoughts are whirling and you don't know which way to turn, it's okay. This is actually a ladder. It's going to be painful to pull your thoughts out of the spiral that they're in, but you can do it, okay? Because remember, as I've shown you before, right down here is a beautiful lady on her horse, moving forward, not this tired, bedraggled girl in bed, not knowing what to do and terrified of the future. Okay. Don't let the past and past sorrows be what you are focusing on. Look at the future. Turn around. Know that there's a bridge here for you to move to your castle, to move to where it's safe and secure for you. You haven't lost, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, even though at this very moment you might feel like you have, and you might feel like it's all just too much. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. And that's why I wanted to say your clarifying cards first, because you have this feeling of sorrow and weight just laying on your chest, okay? And it's hard to breathe and it's hard to move. But here, your life is doing a 180. And as much as you might not believe it and you might scoff and say, Dane, you know what? Everybody says that everything's going to change and work out okay, and it's not. And I'm tired of it, because you are. And you have every right to be Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. But everything is changing, slowly and steadily. It's not going to be all of a sudden you win multi-million dollars in the lottery, but it's slowly and steadily, every day, your life is changing and moving forward towards the blessings, okay? And I'm just noticing, there's a string here that's going around that wheel, okay? And it's almost as if, not almost as if, you're in control of your own fate, because by your decisions, by your choices, by your actions, you are moving things forward in a positive way for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Your passions and your creativity is what's being shown here with the Knight of Wands. And that's saying that you're moving forward in a way that you're passionate about. You want to be happy. You want to be prosperous. You want to be in love, okay? You want glorious things in your life, and you're going to get them. Not just because you're sitting there and stamping your foot and demanding that you want it like a petulant 2-year-old. You are sitting there and saying, I want this, and I'm going to work darn hard to get it, okay? And that's what's showing me with the Empress and the King of Pentacles. You are working darn hard to get it, okay? You are moving forward in a matter of love and respect and kindness. You now know how to heal yourself, but also to listen to the messages that you're getting because of the birds around you. That shield here means that you know how to protect yourself, okay? The horse, echoing the horse of the Knight of Pentacles, means that you're moving forward in a way that is right for you. You might feel almost, because this horse is going one way and this horse is going the other way, that you're pulled in two directions, and what you want and what you're receiving might seem counterintuitive to each other, but it's all lining up and it's all moving together to give you what you love, okay? And I believe those are cranes. I'm not really sure what type of bird they are, but we're going to go with cranes. And that means luck. So luck is around you. Make sure that you're recharging your battery, being in nature, being connected with what it is that brings you happiness, okay? Because here we have the King of Pentacles, which in the Llewellyn Tarot deck, they're very much drawn in the same way as the colors are echoing of the Emperor, which I think is important here when we have the Empress. Okay? So you are moving forward in prosperity. The sorrow that you have, the sorrow that you feel is being left behind. There's fruitful bounty above you. Okay? And you're moving forward in a way where this isn't a house built on sand. This is a house built on steady, firm, hard ground. Okay? And you're using the best material possible. And you're moving forward in a way that will bring you the prosperity and you the joy in your life that you want. Okay? So don't lose hope and don't lose faith in yourself, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. It's going to be easy because this doubt here is strong. But I don't want you to sit there and say, I give up. I give up. It's over. I lost. Fine. Because you haven't. You're changing the whole playing field. You're changing the whole way that you see your existence and your purpose in life. All right? And you're changing the way that you're viewing disappointments, because they're not disappointments. They're not setbacks. Well, they might be disappointments and setbacks, but they're giving you insight into how to better build the world that you're living in, how to build what it is that you love, okay? And you're seeing yourself move forward in a way of prosperity and joy and happiness. You're taking your creative energy and you're sitting there and saying, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to get it. With the Empress card, you have the fertility of self to make those dreams happen and make that life happen for yourself, okay? It's almost as if as you think it, it starts manifesting in your world. You think something and then somebody says something and it correlates with what you were thinking. You feel something in your gut and all of a sudden the doorbell rings and the package arrives, okay? And you felt, oh my gosh, it's going to come now. There's a continuity here with your thoughts and your actions and the way that you're building your life, okay? And it's leading to this prosperity. And it's all focused around this prosperity because it looks like here you've been kicked in the teeth a couple of times, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And you don't want to ever be in that position again, which I don't blame you. I mean, who does? So now you're slowly and steadily building yourself forward in a way that will bring you that prosperity that you want in your life. And not only want, but you deserve. Okay, now with the Five of Swords, you know how people say that this is a negative card and that this person should have let those people take their swords and walk away with dignity and blah, blah, blah. I don't agree. There are winners and there are losers in life, okay? And the fact that these people lost their swords, had to put down their weapons, okay, is prudent. She doesn't want them having their weapons so that they can stab her in the back when she walks away, all right? In medieval times, when you lost everything in a challenge, in one of those festival matches. That's why they were such a big deal. Knights could be made or they can be completely devastated in one of those matches. Even on the battlefield, when you lost your armor, you lost your sword, you lost everything. Okay? So that's what this card is saying to me, is that you are winning, even though it might not feel like you are winning, okay? Because this card is slightly gray painted and has sadder undertones to it. But you're winning. And your foes have to put down their swords, and they're crossed at your feet, so which means that they can't pick them up. And it's a sign of surrender. And you have 3 swords in your hands, okay? To me, the fact that this was over the 5 of Cups is significant because these 3 cups are at your feet. Now you have your 3 swords in your hand. Your feeling of sorrow and depression and just being upset with the past and how everything has worked out. In your mind, you're working things out. You're taking what is purely emotion here and you're turning it into logic. And those cups that are behind you are the swords that are at your feet. And the thought of the past can't hurt you anymore. Okay, the feelings of the past can't hurt you anymore. And you're moving forward in a way that is prosperous for you. Okay? You have won. And there's no need to apologize. And there's no need to sit there and say, oh, okay, well, now I'm going to share everything with everybody else. No. First, take care of yourself. Build up your own house. And once you have settled you on a firm foundation, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you go out and you help other people and you spread the good karma around. Okay? But not until you are taken care of. And I love this pairing. With the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands means that you are financially thinking about matters and you're passionately thinking about matters. This is manifesting what you want in the creative world. Now, for some of you, you might be meeting a partner who sits there and says, either a love relationship or a business partner, somebody who sits there and says, okay, these are your ideas. You're great at the planning, at the looking, at the finer details, at everything like that. I'm going to set the world on fire with these ideas. And we're going to move forward in a bold, brass way and really get things going, okay? Because this person is creativity and passion and really just gusto. And you're steadily planning and looking at things. Your gusto too, this could just be you, okay? Sitting there and embracing both of these aspects because you know that's how you're going to help create the wealth and the prosperity in your life. But this might be either a business pairing or a relationship pairing where you two really are a power couple, okay? And really do know how to work everything in order to see what you desire start manifesting in your life. All right, Taurus, remember that there is change coming. And this change is slowly and steadily building you forward. And it's time to let go of the doubts and the sorrow and the past. Because the past does nothing more than teach us lessons for our future. Okay? And they might be devastating lessons, and they might be heartbreaking lessons, but it is something that you are working with and moving forward with. And that knowledge is never going to leave you, but it's making you stronger and better and more able to create a steady, firm, beautiful future for yourself, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. All right, I hope you resonated with this reading. Remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, I'd be more than happy to set that up with you. All the information will be in the description box below, and I wish you guys nothing but light and love, peace and happiness. Bye, Taurus.